Well, he's
I'm more than
actually a
happy.
convicted criminal. Curtis is actually a convicted criminal. So we know a wee bit more about Curtis than we do about Mike. But Curtis is actually a convicted criminal in Canada. Stalker, uh, has hurt people, you know.
Oh, so a lovely guy then, eh?
I would put them
Ugly, obviously.
into different categories, like just a troll, a very prolific one. But then, yeah, Curtis is kind of more like this Sarah Jane Barker. Like, if you find yourself in a space with him, you have to take yourself out and get into the shower and get the loofah out.
Yeah, he's a tragic human being altogether. But yeah, this Sarah Jane Baker thing, what the hell? There's people defending this person.
And is he in a female prison? I mean, that's what I read today. I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
apparently, allegedly, we don't know this. It could be just to incite people so that women go mad and they can quote these turf women saying things. I would be very careful about a lot of the stuff that particularly trans put out, because I see a lot of it as bait, um, and it's bait to incite women so that they say things that you know they're angry about. Fair play, but then they quote it back and they go, look at these terrible, terrible turfs, and look at the way they get on. And do you know what? I would be very, very careful answering anything like that.
I saw it was shared. It wasn't verified. It was a small account like mine. But Keep Prison Single Sex is kind of looking into it because they want some proper evidence. So I wouldn't be kind of sharing that either until it's verified.
Yeah, I'd be very careful with anything like that. I just worry that, sometimes there's an interesting kind of dynamic where they'll try and incite the worst of us, to say something, uh, you know, something ridiculous, and somebody will, obviously, because we have different kind of ways in in which we engage. And I just worry that, they'll take that one person who's, saying the most horrible thing and go, oh, yes, no, look, this is what all turfs are like. And it's just like, oh, no.
So it was interesting. I'm just looking at it now because I found this sort of bit interesting, and it may not be popular, but it is like, so there was a person called Calm5012, and they tagged the video of Sarah Jane Baker being arrested. And it was his, I may be going a bit soft, but I feel sorry for Sarah Jane Baker, as I think he was just playing to the crowd and now could end up back in prison. And then there was a huge pylon of her just saying, "Oh, fucking have a word. This person's
Sorry,
dangerous," and all the rest of it.
Nettie, for a sec there, I thought you were saying you feel a bit sorry for him.
Well, see, this is where we may think. So there's a huge pile of this woman, and I'm assuming it's a woman, and thing, and like if you look at it, I'll see if I find it and put in the list, and you can look through the replies. And I was like,
Yeah, I've seen it.
hang on a minute, right? Because I'm gonna and mine's one of the replies, and we can disagree agreeably, but I did have a moment when I saw that thing, and I reported it to the police, put my name to it, address, all my details. The police have got it now, so out with the turf with the Met Police, and they're to be trusted, aren't they, bastards? But anyway, when I saw that video, I did have a pang of sympathy, but only momentarily, because I was like, you've been at your that this is a damaged human being beyond belief. That doesn't excuse what he did. And I've read the article in the Daily Mail today about what he actually did. And Jesus Christ. But in that one moment, my thing, I saw them, I saw their face, and I went, oh, I did feel sorry for them for a moment, momentarily. And, I'm going to admit it. I mean, I still think they should be in prison. I definitely don't think they should be in a women's prison, but, they should be back inside, all the rest of it. But I did have a moment. You can still have a moment of sympathy, but still be like, no, this person is incredibly dangerous. Not dissing what Belfast was saying, because don't be going crazy and giving them ammo that we shouldn't be giving them. But we are allowed, hopefully, we're allowed a bit of like diversity of thought. as long as we all like basically got the same idea. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Because that poor lady who the post, I think she didn't really say or do anything wrong, but then she just got like about 500 people telling to shut the fuck up and all the rest of it, basically. And I was like going, yeah, that's not okay.
But I thought also she had also kind of said, like you were saying, Nettie, she'd also said, look, it was a momentary thing. It wasn't that I do really feel sorry for him and poor him, blah, blah, blah. It was a momentary feeling. And yeah, I don't like that kind of,
Sorry,
purity thing.
who
It
was
was
this got attacked?
it was a woman who commented on the video of the bloke, I can't remember his name, who'd been him being arrested, the one who'd said all the, puncture turf.
Can you share it, Nettie? Because
I
Nettie
put it in.
commented on.
I
Oh,
put
you
it. I
have.
put it. I put it on the nest, and
Okay.
my replies in there. Nobody. And maybe because I was a bit late to the party. Nobody came for me, and that was like, well, if you want to come for me, you better come correct. But yeah, it's. I know some people feel very strongly about it. Some of the people that I really like on here as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't think any of them in the room at the moment, but there are some people that I really like in there. But I just thought. I get where you're coming from, but we should be allowed to say that I feel sorry for them, but we're still going to stand up against it, or you have a moment of sorry. Because once we start self-censoring ourselves, isn't that this is part of what I dislike about the other side and this authoritarian thought and speech policing.